welcome to the second part of the online school learning tips video. If you haven't watched part 1, I will link it down in the description box below so that you guys can go ahead and check that out. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the second part is basically with using the word school. And just in case that you forgot what the words stand for or the letters stand for, I'll go ahead and insert a picture right now. First things first, we have S for stay positive. Staying positive is super important because right now things are very uncertain. There's a lot of things that are happening and a lot of those things are very negative. So staying positive is just very important to keep going throughout the day and the weeks. And one way that you can stay positive is by making your space you. The space where you spend a lot of your time learning, a lot of your time doing online school. Making it reflect your personality can make you be more positive because you are in a place where you can love it. You can love what you're doing because there are things that remind you of what you love. One way that I do that is having cork boards. As you can see behind me, I have cork boards. Let me give you a close-up of those. This cork board has my name on it and the word love on it and a bunch of necklaces. These keychains are my dance keychains and my dance friends and I all have the matching ones. Down here I just have pictures of my friends, pictures of my family, pictures of me. When I was little, I have letters from people. I have awards that I've won. I have just these things make me smile when I look at it because it's filled with memories and it reminds me of everything that I've done, and that just makes me more positive throughout the day. Another way, if you can't have cork boards, is using picture frames and pictures of family, friends, pets, anything really. That makes you smile. It could be a picture of a flower if you like flowers. It could be a picture of a soccer ball if you like soccer. For me, I have pictures of my friends and family and quotes. And this is an example of one that I have. It says shoot for the stars and it's pink and it's like galaxy and it has like sparkles inside. I have one from Legoland of me and my family. That was very fun. Ooh, this one is from SeaWorld, and it's crooked because no matter how many times I fix it, it just gets crooked again, so I just left it. But this is my family when we went to SeaWorld. That was really fun. And I have another big picture frame that I'm not going to show you guys. But yeah, picture frames are another great way of helping you stay positive. One last tip that I have for you guys on how to stay positive is using sticky notes and writing little blurbs of quotes or little pictures or little things that say have a great day. Using sticky notes and then putting them somewhere can also brighten your day and someone else's. You can do that for your mom or your dad or your siblings just so that it can put a smile on their face and make them a little bit more positive. I personally don't do this, but I thought it was an interesting way of spreading positivity around the household, and yeah. We have checking your grades. As you saw in the last clip, I was checking my grades, and I actually check my grades every single day. I don't check it all the time, but I try to check it once or twice every single day. My teachers change my grades every week, so I have to be on top of that, so I can figure out if I have any missing assignments, if I did well or not as good on some of my tests, or I can see any feedback that my teachers have for me. And so I check my grades daily, and you should as well. And some other tips with your grades is to write down your missing assignments so that you know you have to get them done and turned in so that they're not marked as missing and it doesn't bring your grade down. And lastly, always do extra credit even if you think you don't need it. I used to not do extra credit, especially in math, and that would always lower my grade. But now I have been doing extra credit at every single opportunity that I'm getting, and my grades are much higher because of that. So always check your grades. Then we have honesty is the best policy. I don't really know what else to tell you guys other than do your work and do what you're supposed to be doing. Your teachers can't see what you're doing. They can't tell if you're listening to the Zoom class or if you're on another tab playing a video game. They can't tell if you're doing the actual PE exercises that they're giving you to do. And they're not there to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. So you have to be the better person and you have to do it. I know it's kind of like, oh, but they're not gonna find out, but it's gonna be guilty. There's a feeling of guilt there, and I just say, just do it, and it'll just make you feel better, make you feel good. So honesty is always the best policy. Then we have O for outstanding behavior, and outstanding behavior means you're coming to class on time. You're being polite and respectful when you're answering your teacher's emails. You're unmuting yourself when asked. You're muting yourself when asked. And you're turning on your camera if asked. Even though we are at home and doing online school, it is still important to be polite and have good behavior since we are still technically doing school. So this is very simple, very basic, and I hope you guys will know that having good behavior is just another way to be positive. Then we have O for optimistic. Optimistic is being hopeful, even when times are a little wonky, such as what we're experiencing right now. In some ways that you can be optimistic is by stop watching the news. You can still read it, but if it bothers you, don't read it, don't watch it, and instead watch something else that you enjoy. I mentioned in my last vlog that I like to watch The Voice and things like that. So instead of watching the news, I'll watch that instead. And another way is journaling. I love to journal, I love writing, and it's really nice to journal out your thoughts, maybe do a little drawing. I like to write songs sometimes. Just staying away from the news and journaling can really help you stay optimistic. And lastly, we have L for logical. Being logical in situations that can happen because we are online learning is very important so that you don't panic and lose your focus. For example, if you get kicked out of your Zoom meeting, take a deep breath, let it out, and just log back in. There's no need to panic. Another example is if you're late to a Zoom meeting, don't panic, take a deep breath in, and just log on. Hopefully you have a good reason why, but if you're late, own it and say, I was just late if your teacher asks you. So, being logical in situations is also very important. I also have some bonus tips for you guys, and the first one is to give your parent your schedule. I did this with my mom so that she knows when my lunchtime is, so she knows when to cook, she knows not to disturb me when I'm in a Zoom meeting, she knows just things like that. So if giving your parents your schedule really helps a lot. So I mentioned this before, I use almost all of the tips in this video because they've just been helpful to me and my family. My mom can't really help me do my online learning because she's busy with my brother and cooking and cleaning, and so I kind of have to do things on my own, and these tips I've just found that they really help, and I hope that they will help you and your family as well to be more productive and effective during online learning. These tips can also work for in-person school, so you can also apply those. If you guys have any tips for me, or if you have any suggestions of your own, you can comment them down below. I read almost all of my comments all the time. And of course, you can modify these tips to your liking, modify them to what you need to do. But other than that, that's all I have to say for this video. So that was it for the online learning tips video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys found this video useful. Like always, you don't have to do everything I said in this video. These are just ideas that you can use. You can always modify it to work with you and your schedule and your needs, whatever you have to do. I hope you guys will like this video and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. I post once a week on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And I hope you guys will hit the subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And also, I will leave a link down below to the first part of this video, so you can also go ahead and check that out. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and always be kind. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!